Welcome to the MediaBox. Margreet De Boer here to talk about your report on finding solutions for marital captivity. Tell us a little bit more about marital captivity. What forms does it take and what are its causes?
Yeah, marital captivity is, well, it's something similar like forced marriage. Forced marriage is when someone forces you to get married, into a marriage. And marital captivity is about a situation when you're married, mostly willingly, but you want to leave, but your spouse or the family or your community doesn't want you to leave. So they coerce you to stay in the marriage. That's what marital captivity is about. And it can have legal grounds. For example, there are still some countries where they don't have a no full divorce, so you have to reason for a divorce. And what the report states, it is a human right to get a divorce. So you choose to get married, but you also should be free to get out of a marriage. So there should be no legal limits to it, but also we have to fight against the pressure that communities or religion can put on people to stay in a marriage.
Okay, so many potential different forms across many different countries.
Yes.
You're talking about solutions. What are they?
The solution is well, for example, what I didn't mention is that it's also a big problem for some migrant women that were married in their countries of origin, for example, and then they get a divorce in a country in Europe, and the country of origin doesn't recognize that. So I think states should work on that to have the divorces recognized. But it should also be possible to force a spouse to cooperate with a religious divorce if that's needed. And on the other side, I think there has to be a lot of awareness raising to be done. Because when you mention marital captivity, even here in PACE to people, well, you get eyes, what's that? So I think forced marriage people know of, but marital captivity, I think the problem is real big. But we just accept one way or another that it's difficult to get out of a marriage, and we should not accept it. So I think it's important to do something about the awareness, but also to make conditions that people really can make their own choices. So economic independence, economic support, housing after a divorce, all kind of that measures should be taken.
Margreet De Boer, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.